Hello, and welcome to this professional development video.
This video was made for a Year 2 teacher.
The video will explain teaching in a creative cross-curricular way. I will first explain some pedagogic knowledge behind the approach, and then I will give an example of how the approach delivers effective learning. I will also reintroduce our community partners. Fogarty's Webbed approach is one way to teach cross-curricular lessons creatively.
Fogarty and Bryan, 2009.
Fogarty's Web is a concept linking learning activities to different strands across the national curriculum. There are two parts to developing a webbed approach. First, a theme is created by both the teacher and the children. And second, the web is then developed by brainstorming different strands within the theme, which are connected across different subjects in the national curriculum. The theme will be exploring your surrounding area.
Year 2 children will be explorers.
Unearthing and answering questions relating to the depth and breadth of the theme across maths and science curricula. 2 of the 3 core subjects. Having a child-friendly tagline is integral to a successful webbed approach. This tagline is creative and personal. It plays to children's natural sense of adventure. Importantly, the theme is learner-centric,
which is essential for the creative approach to work. How can we apply the theme to maths and science? This term in maths we are looking at geometry and properties of shape. Maths will be explored with Miss Hillbeck, our lollipop lady. We will start this term by showing the children different road safety signs. Then, as a class, we will venture into the surrounding area outside the school, the same area we'll be using in science, and begin exploring and looking at signs in different 2D and 3D shapes within the signs. Then, the children will take their experience and understanding of shapes into the classroom to explore symmetry and parallel lines. The class will also be sorting and comparing shapes using the correct vocabulary. Please see the National Curriculum Objectives. This term in science, we are examining living things and their habitats. To explore science, children will visit the Gillespie Nature Park. Here, they will undertake a science workshop based on fieldwork, and they will look at different habitats and the animals which live in them. We will meet Paula, who has run these workshops before. She worked with us last year to make this trip a success. The trip will include exploring different habitats and asking why different animals live there. Back in the school's grounds, the children will look for different habitats. They will also look at urban habitats in the same locale we explored in maths. Back in the classroom, they will explore and discover why animals live where they do. Please see the link to the national curriculum. Again, the theme is learner-centric as this is key. Both maths and science provide the children with a learning experience of both exploring and problem-solving. The children will be in charge of their own learning. Assessment could also be known as an implication, however this is how it will work. Formative assessment will be an integral part of the approach to avoid test anxiety. Macmillan and Weirs, 2012. In maths, Miss Prey and I will strategically ask pupils questions to test their understanding of shape sorting, parallel lines and symmetry. We will also be listening for any misconceptions. In science, we will act as guides or signposts. And then we'll note any questions children ask and then address the question with the whole class. Again, to avoid any misconceptions. We'll also strategically ask questions to different children throughout each lesson. At the end of term, all children will have had a formative assessment carried out by Miss Prey or myself in both subjects. The formative assessment may be an implication to my teaching, however it can be overlooked easily by including a summative assessment later on in the term. This cross-curricular creative approach will enhance and develop children's natural problem-solving skills. Haylock and Manning, 2014. The approach asks children to solve problems and make connections across different subjects. For example, discovering why different animals live in different places and discovering that shapes can be grouped in more than one way. The webbed approach allows children to verbalise their methods, discoveries and solutions to one another. Jones and Wise, 2013. It also allows children to develop cross-curricular skills. In summary, the webbed approach is one cross-curricular way of learning and teaching. There are many more. Its strength lies in its original and unique ideas, exploring outcomes which are unique. The approach is learner-centric. Children will be developing and enhancing specific and mixed subject skills.
The approach will also develop children's thinking skills and abilities. It also allows teachers to develop their creativity through exploring endless possibilities with the children. A creative cross-curriculum approach is an engaging and stimulating way for both children and teachers to develop joint effective learning.
Thank you for your time. Please find attached the references.